Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this. This is KocoSports Evolve 66 review. I am your host, LK from KocoSports.net or KOCOSports.com. Buy Dave Coco's book, pre-order it live right now. Do it right now. Do it right this second, right now. What are you waiting for? Hit the link in the description, buy it now. But before you do that, put in the comments, was the show a win? Was the show a loss? Was this show a tie? The show talking about is your Evolve 66. I give this a win. I purchased it last night from WWN Live. I purchased it actually in the morning before, because if you purchase it in the morning before and you only want to buy the live version instead of live and VOD, it's actually only $9.99. Compare that to English pounds, you're only looking at about £7 odd. So I paid £7 for this. I watched it live last night, and I'm here to talk about it today on this show. So win, loss, tie, win from me. Took place 19th of August from Maryland. They took it at the MCW Arena. That's Maryland Championship Wrestling. Got a very nice building there. They got a nice little ramp. They have very nice lighting. I don't know if that was Evolve bringing the lighting equipment with them, but whoever brought it, it looked damn snazzy. But we're going to get straight to it, because after this, if I have enough time, I have a free house right now, so I can scream as loud as I want. That being said, I am going to get this done as quickly as possible, because then I can... So I say that every time. Let's be honest. I said on my Raw review, let's get this done in 15 minutes. A further 18 minutes later, 33 minutes after, we fucking still rocking and rolling. So let's try and get this done, and then I might be able to watch Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor from last night, and then I'm going to watch Takeover. Tonight there will be a Takeover review. I am looking forward to watching that. Indeed. So the opening match for this show was the WWE Cruiserweight Classic Spotlight match. Cedric Alexander, who lost to Kota Ibushi in an absolutely fucking phenomenal match last week. Absolutely out of this world, breathtakingly good, versus TJP. I think he's in, not next week, I think he's in the week after's second round match. And this match does have a purpose. It's not, hey, look, we have a guy from the Cruiserweight Classic, a guy from the Cruiserweight Classic here. Let's have them both just wrestle. The reason why this is important is because after every weekend of Evolve show, like the double weekends or sometimes triple weekends, they have a ranking system that determines the number one contender for the next weekend show. So here, Alexander right now is ranked number 5 in the rankings. TJ Perkins, or TJP, whatever the fuck you want to call the guy, he's not even in the top 10. So in essence, you should be. For me personally, I found myself, even though I'm a huge Cedric Alexander fan, and I'm going to talk about Cedric Alexander in a minute, talking about what he actually means, the Ibushi match actually means for the man himself. But I'm actually rooting for TJP because I wanted to get into that top 10. I think the guy deserves top 10. And a loss from Cedric Alexander to TJP will not drop him down that far, because TJP is obviously a top guy. The match starts with a nice handshake. They have some nice, fast-paced technical action. The crowd is just completely split 50-50. Let's go Alexander. Let's go TJP. Really good crowd tonight. Nice sized crowd for Evolve. No seats I could see were left. I think it was sold out. That is good business. I like that a lot. And I'm going to talk... Well, fuck it. Why wait? Alexander Ibushi, okay? That match is absolutely fucking off the chart. I watch the CWC, the Cruiserweight Classic, every single week. I don't know why I don't review it. It's one of those shows where I watch wrestling, and when I review it, I always take notes. If I don't have notes, I feel lost, because I go over there, I go over here, I go over there, here, there, everywhere. And I want to stay on track. I want it to be a format. Like the format for these shows is intro, win, loss, tie, break down the show, live comments. That's how this works. So if I don't have notes, I'm going to be fucking lollygagging and going over in all different directions. So I have notes to keep me going, keep me structured, keep me fucking normal. This fucking match with Alexander Ibushi was absolutely magnificent. I would have given it 4.5 stars if I actually did a review, and I should review the CWC. I really, really should. And I love the Anthony Nese Brian Kendrick match from this week's edition as well. Alexander, I say, in 5 years' time, when we look back on this man's career, in about 5 to 10 years' time, we will say that was the match. That was the moment that made that man a megastar. Because that was absolutely fucking out of this world. Ah, jeez. So the intensity did pick up, several rough uppercuts from both. TJ Perkins working the left leg. Alexander setting well, at least for the time being, Alexander gets in his comeback, hits a springboard forearm, still kind of selling the leg and a springboard enziguri. TJP gets an awesome counter into a knee bar, again going back to the leg. They exchange some strikes. They're kind of staggering around now. The crowd's still split 50-50. TJP hit this absolutely beautiful. So he goes in midair, hits a springboard, and then nails Alexander with a DDT. Really nice stuff. Alexander with a brainbuster for 2. Now, one thing I like about modern day pro wrestlers is when they hit the brainbuster, they used to just pick him up and they kind of dropped him. Now, that Alexander especially, he picks him up and drives his head in the mat. Like, really drives him really, really hard. It looks absolutely beautiful. TJ Perkins back to the leg bar. Alexander taps. This makes sense psychological-wise because during the heel heat, that now had actual meaning. Instead of just doing it because he needed something to do in the heel state of the match, he physically worked the leg because he knew his finisher was a knee bar, so he wanted to soften up the leg to get the win easily. That made sense to me, and I like that a damn lot. After the match, Stoffley Hathaway comes out. He says TJP is the best cruiserweight in the world and promotes next week's TJP match on the WWE Network and says Stephanie McMahon should have TJP in the new cruiserweight division on Monday Night Raw. Interesting to see a shout out there to Stephanie. Obviously, we know the altercation between NXT and Evolve. So good to see that relationship still growing and being healthy. That's good to see. 3-star match, 3 1/4, really good match, worth your time. Then we had Jigsaw and Peter Casa versus Hot Sauce, Tracy Williams and Fred Yehi. Jigsaw, you guys might know, he had a stint in TNA, Shakara. He's done lots everywhere. Peter Casa come back from a Dragon Gate tour, and he's getting bigger and bigger each and every time I see him. And not only that is, he looks fucking magnificent, but he is so damn athletic. And the future athletes, I think, for wrestling, I think every single person who will be wrestling from big to small, I mean, the Beer City Bruiser from Ring of Honor is an example. He's kind of athletic. I mean, if you look at him, he's kind of athletic. Cesaro is big. He's athletic. Jeff Cobb is extremely athletic. I saw him last Friday at the Rev Pro Uprising show. Fucking insane. I still can't get over Chris Hero versus Marty Scurll. I never will as long as I live. Absolutely breathtakingly amazing. People are bigger, and every style, minus the technical. I'm not going to say it's minus the technical. Every single wrestler has this high flying. Like, it seems like in training nowadays, they're just getting taught flips. Like, for real, like, every person now, instead of being big, muscular, and having that slow, methodical pace, or even having a slow, methodical, psychology-based fucking wrestling match, that doesn't happen anymore. Everyone flips. Everyone does a tope con hero. Everyone does a dive to the floor. That's what the norm is now. And for guys like Peter Casa, who is fucking ripped, it's absolutely amazing. It really is. So Yehi, we'll talk about there against Hot Sauce and Yehi. So Yehi has this really unique look. He has unique mannerisms. How can I describe him? Sorry. I would kind of describe him as a similar characteristics to one Mark Briscoe from Ring of Honor. Okay, so because I'm guessing if you guys watch this review, I'm guessing you guys are hardcore wrestling fans, so I'm guessing you know what Ring of Honor is, and you've seen Mark. Even if you don't know Ring of Honor, you might know Mark Briscoe, so you might know what I'm talking about here. Jigsaw's the face in peril. That is smart. That makes sense. He's the smaller of the two. Casa gets the hot tag, hits a springboard clothesline. Jigsaw with a suicide dive. Casa then hits a handspring corkscrew dive to the floor. That gets a holy shit chant. That was fucking incredible. Then Casa misses a moonsault off the second rope. Williams rear naked choke, followed by a clothesline, telling him it's out for 2. Williams with a crossface. They all exchange some kind of strike until all 4 men are down. Jigsaw with a double foot stop off the top, followed by a brainbuster to get the win. Good match, decent match. Crowd got into it. Wrestling was, above average. Not too bad. Nothing offensive. After the match then is where the important part. Williams slaps Yehi, his tag team partner. Yehi then hits a rolling elbow, knocks the fucking shit out of Jigsaw, slaps Williams back. They look intensely and then stare and they do the catch point pose. Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. 2.5 stars. Nothing wrong with it. Better than most things you'll see on WWE programming. Better than most things you'll see in TNA programming, no disrespect. And I do need to watch the TNA from this week. That is one thing that I fucking need to do for damn sure. Go to some live comments. Let's break it down a little bit before I get to. That's kind of like the first quarter done. Ronald Booth. How are you doing, LK? Glad you're doing a show. I'm doing great, Ronald Booth. How are you doing? I'm doing absolutely splendidly. I have 3 days off. I have Saturday off, which is today. I have Sunday off, which is tomorrow, and I have Monday off as well. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great weekend. And this is kind of a sadistic thing, but my girlfriend's working all those days, so I'm going to actually have time to just watch professional wrestling. That may sound cynical. I hope she doesn't listen to this. I know she doesn't listen to this. But I'm gonna have fucking so much time to watch pro wrestling. But I think that gets me in the dugouts. It's our 6-month anniversary tomorrow. So SummerSlam is a very special occasion. My girlfriend will be watching the show with me. We'll be doing a review live after. I want to get some damn co-hosts, because if I have co-hosts, it makes me stay up. But if it's like, I've got to do it on my own, I'd rather just wait till now so I can fucking shout my head off. Like, I can't go out there and shout my head off at 4 a.m. in the fucking back garden. Even though you're like, oh, look at that, it's a nice office. It may be an office, but it's in the fucking garden. It's a pain in the fucking ass. Remember, this is the loosey-goosey part of the show because it's live comments. Robbo87. Brother Nero, I knew you'd come. I need to watch the... Great, I like that. To be fair, I used to call Matt Hardy Fat Hardy. I used to call Jeff Spliff Hardy. And I actually like what they're doing. I love what they're doing in Impact. Even though guys, you don't see a review, it doesn't mean I'm not watching. I need to watch this week's Impact. I'm in a tough spot right now because I don't know if I have a choice of watching Death Before Dishonor or Impact. I'm thinking of Death Before Dishonor, and I can watch Impact maybe on Monday afternoon, but then maybe I could watch Ring of Honor, and then I don't know how it's going to work. Whatever I pick first, that's what I'm going to watch. But I think I should do an Impact review. I mean, I haven't done one in so long. It's just with Impact, and I hope you guys understand this. If I say anything, I could literally give this show, I could say, Impact was amazing. It was one of the best shows of all time. 9.9 out of 10. There was one thing I didn't like, and that's the fucking dummy, whatever the fuck his name, Eli Drake forgot to sell the knee. What are you talking about? Eli Drake is a man. The psychology in wrestling doesn't matter anymore. So it's kind of like, I kind of don't know what to do with Impact. Like, whether I do the review and just disable the comments, or just let the rain fall and just let's hope it isn't too bad. But yeah. And then I apologize for this, ladies and gentlemen. Ethan Page versus Dustin, obviously former Chuck Taylor, one half of the Evolve Tag Team Champions with Drew Galloway. My laptop. Do you know sometimes when you have updates for your whole system, your whole computer, your whole laptop, and it keeps popping up, you're due for a update. I click later, and you keep clicking later because you're in the middle of doing something. Well, this came up and said it's going to shut down in 60 seconds. Now, I told you earlier on in this show, I take notes. There is a reason why I told you that. And it's because I had to quickly go quickly save my notes, save as Evolve 66, enter quick shit, get that done. And then it fucking shut down. I missed the whole fucking match. And because I'm an unprofessional dickhead, I don't even know who won. And guess what? I don't even care. How about that as a bombshell? Unbelievable. What an unprofessional prick. But I couldn't help it. It came back. Literally, my laptop updated and I got it all loading for the Anthony Nese versus Drew Gulak match, which is the match after. So, in essence, it wasn't that bad. I got to skip a Chuck Taylor match. I say that's a win-win all round. So, Nese Drew Gulak, again, part of the CWC Spotlight. Gulak still has the Evolve Championship and claims to hand it to the winner either this evening or tomorrow night, because obviously, in the main event for this show, it is fucking hell, Timothy Riddle versus fucking Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle versus Timothy Thatcher. My God, I know I can shout, but I'm fucking losing my marbles here. I really fucking am. I put this guy over every single time he steps foot in a ring. I think he's absolutely fucking superb. I think he's one of the most underrated wrestlers, not just in America, not in England. I say the whole fucking world. Name me in the back of your mind, if you watch independent wrestling in America, name me a bad Anthony Nese match in the comment section below. Name me one. I'm struggling to think of one. The guy goes out there, he is fucking superb. And the crowd were hot for this. They're split 50-50. They have an awesome technical, fast-paced, countered wrestling at the start. Expect it from these two. Nese hits this deadlift one-arm buckle bomb. Nese's stripe game, though, guys, he's so much faster. It looks like he's hitting a lot harder. Really good stuff. More variations. Like one sequence is a kick to the shoulder, kick to the chest, kick to the head, then swipe the leg, then cover. Like, I like stuff like that. I like wrestling that flows. I like wrestling that makes sense. Because in essence, if I'm in a real fight and I want to kick, so I'm not just going to keep on kicking their leg, because eventually they're going to fucking grab my leg and I'm going to be in the shits. If I'm kicking their arm and I'm kicking their chest, I'm kicking their leg, I'm kicking their head, they're going to go, where the fuck's the next piece of offense going to come from? It makes sense. It's good. I like it a lot. I love Anthony Nese more than a straight man should. How about that? Nese then hits a triangle moonsault, but instead of the traditional inside to out, he done it outside to in. Really fucking cool. Gulak hits a suicide dive, and I don't think I've ever seen him do that before. He's not typically a high flyer, and I know a suicide dive or a tope con hilo, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's not a high flying move because anyone and everyone does it. But Gulak never leaves his feet. He is like a World of Sport-esque type of wrestler. Really fucking strange. Nese hits a running shooting star over the top of the floor. Pump handle mid-Jinoku spike driver for 2. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. Chance unbelievably fucking gay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We are still chanting this is awesome. Now, again, sorry to talk about last Friday at the Revolution Pro Wrestling Uprising show. There was one that was awesome, not this. There was one that was awesome, and that was after a Gotch-style pile driver off the fucking top rope. That was the only time that was chanted. You know how if you're a wrestling fan, you're going to a wrestling venue, instead of going, that was awesome, make noise, stamp your feet, go like that, stamp your feet, clap, clap, woo, yeah. No, this is awesome. Like, come on, you stand like no other sport. Like, imagine playing FIFA and like, oh, this game is fucking awesome. Going, this is awesome. Like, you don't. Like, football games, you chant. You know, if the game's awesome, like, yeah, this is fucking amazing. Yeah, come on, United, come on, go on, Burnley, come on, Burnley. Like, if this game is one of the best matches of all time, it's Ziggler Ambrose, it's fucking electric. Let's go, Ziggler. Let's go, Ambrose. Let's go, Ziggler. Let's go, Ambrose. That's fucking electric. That is thunderous. That gives me goosebumps. That gives me chills instead of, this is awesome. Like, no, if you're that emotionally into the match, you don't care that this is awesome. You care about who wins and who loses, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Oh, sorry about that little tirade there. Gulak hits a superplex off the top, and as they come down, Nese rolls him up from the inside cradle for 2. Gulak clothesline off the top, turning Nese inside out for 2. An absolutely awesome counter wrestling until Gulak gets a roll-up win. So basically, drop down, hit the ropes, roll up gets the win for Drew Gulak. Absolutely phenomenal. Really enjoyed that. Excuse me. Oh, I'm out of breath here. Fucking hell, I'm 19 years old, and I'm out of breath. Fuck me sideways. Jesus wept. They protected both men. Handshake afterwards. After the match, Gulak cuts a promo, hyping the Evolve Championship match tonight, and kind of lures Timothy Thatcher out. Thatcher comes out until Riddle comes out from behind and attacks Timothy Thatcher. By the way, that match, guys, was a 3.5, 4-star kind of match. Really fucking awesome, worth the price. Evolve Championship, no holds barred. Matt Riddle challenging Timothy Thatcher. They start brawling on the floor, stiff, nasty strikes. They continue it in the ring with some more stiff strikes. Thatcher hits this nasty hold on Riddle's left ankle, really yanking it, twisting it, bending it. Really looks awesome. You know, Matt Riddle, I'm not the biggest fan, but did he sell this? Yeah, he didn't. No, he fucking didn't. Did the fucking piece of shit. He just got back up. Hey, I'm Mr. MMA. I don't need to sell. Fuck psychology. Fuck this. I'm an MMA fighter. I'm UFC through and through. Oh, I just ask for psychology. If you're going to bother working a body part, just fucking sell it. I mean, all night I've been putting over these guys for selling. TJP Alexander, I tilt my cap if I was wearing one. Like, it's so simple. You sell a body part. It does not take a brain surgeon to think, oh, wait, he's been kicking my leg and my leg kind of hurts. I'm going to hop. I'm going to hold. Look. Literally stand in hold the rope and shake the left leg. If someone's working my left leg, I shake the left leg. Oh, shake that left leg and continue. It's just elementary basics. Like, am I asking for too much? Am I asking for too much? If a guy's yanking your ankle to just stand up, you don't have to hold it, you don't have to scream in pain. Shake it off. Just shake it off or kick. Kick your fucking foot on the canvas to get pressure back into it. Unbelievable. They're still hitting each other so damn hard, and we're 10 minutes in. Riddle applies a triangle choke. Thatcher counters that by choking Riddle with a second rope. Really smart countering. They go back to exchanging fucking vicious strikes. Riddle with this ridiculous running knee to the ribs. And then in an awesome counter sequence, Thatcher applies a knee bar. Riddle escapes. Thatcher back to the ankle lock. Riddle just gets out of that. Thatcher back to the knee bar. Riddle kicks his way out and gets a knee bar of his own. Both having knee bar locked in. They both sit up, screaming, look in each other's eyes, and slap the shit out of each other. Fucking awesome. Riddle spiked, Fisherman Buster, followed by a tombstone. 1, 2. Thatcher then applies a fucking cross arm breaker. Riddle crawls to the ropes. It's no holds bar. So as he's crawling to the ropes, he crawls under the bottom rope. As he is, he's dangling off the apron. He's screaming in pain. Thatcher's twisting the arm. Thatcher taps out. Awesome visual. Awesome, awesome, awesome. If anyone was there, I hope you took a photo. That was awesome. Gulak, though, Thatcher doesn't break the hold until Gulak comes in. He breaks the hold. Gulak and Thatcher stare down as they have a match tonight. So they're promoting the Evolve 67 title match. Gulak then just says, fuck it. They hit an insane knockout, discus knockout punch, lays Thatcher out. Awesome, awesome, awesome match. If this wasn't for that stupid no-selling of that ankle at the start, which would have been a great story to tell, this match would have been 5 stars, 4.5 stars. But because of the lack of psychology, even though how fucking awesome it was, I'm going to give it 4 stars. So on this show already, you've had a 4-star match. You've had a 3.5 star to 4-star match. You've had a 3-star and a 3/4 or a 3.5 star, the Cedric Alexander TJP. This show is pro wrestling at its best. It's simple. If you're like, oh, fuck Monday Night Raw, fuck it, there's no good wrestling matches on it at all. Guys, Evolve is always there. Always. Always, always, always. Unbelievable. I'll go to some live comments before we get to the main event. Live comments, ladies and gentlemen, is where we get loosey-goosey. Robbo87. Zayn, Baylor, and Owens. Which one would you fire if you had to? Oh, that's tough. Dude, that is fucking tough. Who would you... Right, into the infantry. This was such a great question. Not live. If you're listening to this post-live, put in the comments section, who would you fire? Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, or Kevin Owens? That's from Robbo87. Fucking magnificent question. Swig a drink for the Evolve fans. I would personally... I think Zayn you got to keep for that underdog story. Kevin Owens for that badass heel, but Baylor's got the demon, and that's rare. This is tough. Fuck it. I'd fire Kevin Owens in time to diet. I'm joking. I'd fire Kevin Owens. But then I feel bad. Dude, this is tough. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Fire Zayn. I'd fire Zayn. KO is this big badass heel. Baylor's big ass baby face. You can have the match. There you are. Tony Nese is very underrated indeed. One of the best out there. That's from Paul. Thank Paul W. Thank you very much. I fucking agree. Neville's the best wrestler in the world. Nobody can do what he can do in that ring. Yeah, that's. I don't know about the best wrestler in the world. He's definitely one of the best. It's just lots of people take wrestling itself into lots of different categories, and you could say the best wrestler in the world is the Big Show because he's the best big man in the world. You know, it just depends what your concept of wrestling is. I mean, I'm not saying Neville isn't the best in the world. In your opinion, he's the best in the world. I'm glad Neville's got a fan out there who thinks he's the best in the world. If you ask me right now, who is the best wrestler in the world? Bloody hell, it's difficult because there's so many different styles. You can't really put one thing on who is the best in the world. It's difficult. I mean, someone like I'd say Zack Ryder's Zack Ryder. Jesus Christ! Wow. Zack Sabre Jr. is the best technical wrestler in the world. Chris Hero could be the best striker in the world. Okada could be the best all-rounder in the world. You know, you could go on and on. And it also depends on what wrestling you watch. Do you like the never openweight Japan style of wrestling? Do you like Ring of Honor style of wrestling? Do you like sports entertainment? What do you like? It all depends on taste. Main event time, baby. Zack Sabre Jr. and I will get to live comments at the end, so keep them coming, guys. I like reading questions at the end. I like the bit of interaction we have going on. We have Zack Sabre Jr. versus Cody Rhodes. This is Cody Rhodes' first ever independent match for his whole career at 32 years of age. He fucking was in WWE from the beginning. He spent near enough 10 years in the developmental before making it. He spent not 10 years in developmental. He started off straight away in OVW, went from OVW to Raw, and the rest is history. Awesome reaction for Cody. And as with every Zack Sabre Jr. match, it starts off with some fucking superb technical wrestling. The crowd is completely split 50-50 and electric. This fan, okay, this one fan, he's been hackling, all night, and shouts, "You kick like a woman," to Zack Sabre Jr. Zack turns around and shouts, "Really? Let's see if I can fucking kick you later." Like that, dude, that's a man. That's a man right there. Now that guy shut the fuck up for the majority of the night. Like, he literally, he kept shouting some really weird shit, all night. I don't know if anyone noticed this. It was fucking irritating. Just go there, be part of the show. Don't try and be the show. Sabre hits a lovely half and half, followed by soccer kick for two, or football kick, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Cody hits a crossroads for two for a near fall. Cody gets out of an arm breaker with a deadlift one-arm powerbomb, which is beautiful. Cody applies like a leg bar / ankle lock, which is called, his new finishing move is called the American Nightmare. Obviously, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes' his father, so it's kind of like a little, kind of like a tribute there. Zack taps, so Cody Rhodes gets the win. Zack's selling here was fucking awesome. He gets out of the ring and he just fucking rolls to the floor, hops to the floor, grabs the barricade, tries to fucking grab his foot, put pressure on the knee, keeps slapping the ankle and knee. Superb selling, puts that hold over. After the match, loud Cody chants. Cody invites Zack back into the ring. They have a handshake and a hug and a nice touching moment as Zack leaves the ring. Cody Rhodes cuts a promo saying he can do this and will prove the doubters wrong. He also says to Drew Galloway that Cody is the... Oh, what the fuck? Sorry, my notes are shit. He says to Drew Galloway that Cody is only looking forward to the future, not the past. And I like this. Damian Sandow went on to Impact, or Aaron Rex, whatever the fuck you want to call him. And he said, he basically bashed WWE. Cody Rhodes didn't do that. He came out here and said, the past is the past. I was once this. I am now this. Drew Galloway, obviously, he's part of the group who's like, fuck WWE group. He said, no, I'm not like that, and I'm sorry. And he said he wants to move on and look forward to the future. That's great, and I love that in a pro wrestler. Anyway, I'm going to go to our live comments. We'll see if we've got any more live comments. Like, comment, subscribe, KocoSports.net. Here we go. I'd fire Zayn too. There we are. That's from Robbo87. He'd fire Zayn. Never can adapt to any style though. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yeah, you're right actually, because he did. Yeah, you're right. Actually, come to think about it, you're actually pretty right. I mean, the guy doesn't really have a character. He can't cut promos. But if you're looking at best wrestling, like as in ring, I don't know. I guess. I mean, he could do the strong style kicks, punches. He could do the high flying very well, probably better than anyone on the planet. I don't know. Good shout. Robbo87, Zack Sabre Jr. is awesome. Damn right he is. His match with Jeff Cobb last Friday as well. Fucking hell. And then Robbo87, Sasha, Becky, or Bayley and Charlotte. Who's the worst? Dude, this is going to get me some extreme heel heat here, and I don't care because you're listening to my shit. How about this? I cannot stand Becky Lynch. Oh, let the comments, let them bring, come on, I want to see them. I want to see them in floods. I think Becky Lynch has not had a good match in donkey's years. Off the top of your head, not including the triple threat at WrestleMania, name me a good Becky Lynch wrestling match. Go on. Not NXT. Good Becky Lynch wrestling match. That's it. Yeah, I can see you right now in State Infantry thinking, scratching your head, going, he has a point. And now I can see you saying, oh, okay, you're such a genius. How can I repay you? Hitting that subscribe button and buying Dave Coco's book. Because the more books you buy of Dave Coco's, the more chance of him being on more damn shows. I want my power back. Unbelievable. That being said, thank you ever so much for all those live comments. I really do appreciate it. It makes the show a bit more fun instead of just all serious reviewing. I want to thank everyone for watching this show post-live. Put in the comments again, who would you fire? Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, or Finn Balor? Fucking magnificent question from Robbo87. And thank you for your interaction during this show. I'll be back with an NXT TakeOver review. Thank you so much for watching live. Make sure all of you stay safe. Make sure all of you stay well, because it's a fucking fucked up world out there. Like, comment, subscribe. From your host, LK. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll be catching all of your asses down the line.